guys, welcome back to my channel. So it's been a while. It feels like it's been a long time since I filmed because last week I did not film really hardly anything. I had those videos previously recorded for you guys. I was just taking like a mini break from recording and just wearing so much makeup and everything. But I'm back on my schedule 3 times a week. I'm gonna do it, guys. We're there. I'm excited. And first off, thank you guys for returning back to my channel. And if you're new, thank you for checking out this video or any of my other videos if this is one of your first videos watching from me. And we're almost to 1,000. We may be there by the time this video gets posted, but oh my god, I'm so excited. Thank you guys for like subscribing to my channel. Obviously you like something about me. I don't know what it is, but you like something because you're here. So let's go ahead and get into this makeup look. So if you're new, I always do my eyebrows first. I'm going to be using this NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer to prime my lid. Set this concealer, we're going to use a translucent powder. So the eye look for this makeup tutorial, like the lid, is really simple. The palette I'm going to be using today is, you guessed it, the Modern can't talk. So the palette I'm going to be using today is the Modern Renaissance palette. Because it has like just those nude shadows that I love that match kind of my skin tone. So I'm just going to take Burnt Orange and Raw Sienna, and I'm going to use these two colors for my crease. Just blend that right into the crease. Together because the Raw Sienna kind of tones down the burnt orange color because we don't really want it to be too orange. Oh my god, I have not zoomed in. Guys, I'm so sorry. I just realized that I wasn't zoomed in, so you probably didn't even get to see what was going on. But basically, I just mixed these two colors together on this brush and applied it into my crease. So I'm going back into this translucent powder, and this is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Setting Powder. I like this powder because it doesn't really add any redness to my skin tone at all. And it's just a really soft powder. So I'm just going to add some more to my lid here. And I'm just going to blend out the edges from those two colors up here because we don't want them to be like really rough, even though you can barely tell. For this eyebrow highlight, I'm just going to take a little bit of this lighter tone foundation from L'Oreal. You can use whatever if you have. You can use whatever you have if you have an eyeshadow that's similar to this color. I don't, so I'm just going to use this just to kind of go under there and blend out those edges. So that's pretty much our eyes at this point. I'm going to go into the wing liner. That's the whole point of today's video. So I'm going to use this Kat Von D tattoo liner to go ahead and do a wing liner. So don't worry if you mess up. You can always clean this up after you do when you do your concealer. This is why I always do my wings first. So I just want something that's a little bit bigger and more dramatic because we're not wearing like tons of eyeshadow. Our wing is our main focus today. So I'm going to just do the same thing on this side. Hopefully they turn out perfect. So I'm taking two kind of liquid lipsticks to make this next part. So I'm taking NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipstick, and this is in the color Stone Fox. It's a really deep gray color. And I'm just taking it on this tray I have, this clear tray. And then I'm going to take another liquid white lipstick, and I'm just going to take some of that on the tray. And I'm going to mix the two because I want a certain gray tone, and I couldn't find it at all. So I decided to just mix these two and make this gray color. So I have like that gray color. That's the dark one, that's the white, and that's the color I'm looking for. So I'm just going to use that. And I'm going to use this tiny little detail brush, and I'm going to see if I can make a wing, or just not a wing, but just on top, going at the top, tracing the line of the wing. And the trick is to basically leave your eyes closed so that it doesn't transfer. It shouldn't transfer, but because I have a really hooded lid, if your hood is like way more than mine, then I would leave my eyes closed so it dries. The white one dries really matte, so hopefully it'll help the gray one dry as matte. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Now the thing is, I messed up my wing, as you guys can see. I'm gonna go back over the black once this dries and fix everything. So it's okay if you mess up your wing. Like, I went over way too much, so now my wing looks like a stick figure, but it's okay. We're gonna fix it. I'm actually gonna add a little bit more gray at the top here, so when I fix my wing, the gray is still pretty much prominent here. And don't worry, you can always go with your finger and clean up this because it is liquid lipstick, and clean it before it like dries. So I'm just going to do the same thing on this eye that I did on that one. Okay, so I think this side is, semi-dry. I'm just going to go back in with that black liner and just clean up my wing. So they're almost dry. I would just be careful not to mess them up. So while they're finishing up, I'm going to go ahead and do some mascara. Okay, so my lashes are on. I did go back on top of the lash line and just, put some black on there so it kind of smooths everything out. I'm going to take the Skinny Dip primer, and I'm going to use that with my Shea Moisture Mattifying Primer in my T-Zone. Powder, and I'm going to go ahead and set my primer. For foundation, I'm going to use my Sephora 10-Hour Wear Foundation today. I want to see how this Skinny Dip primer interacts with a different foundation, especially a foundation that's more cool tone, and it's supposed to be 10-hour wear. I just want to see how this foundation interacts, and this foundation is a lot thicker than the Skinny Dipped foundation, so let's just see how it does today. And I will leave my comment on it in the description box. I will say, this is not a review or anything, but this foundation looks a little bit more hydrating than normal, and it blended out a lot better. I forgot to get my neck. It blended out a lot easier than normal, so I like it so far. I do look a little hydrated though, which is weird because normally I don't look this like oily, but we'll just see. But no review, just, you know. I'm gonna take that NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer in medium dark. So I'm going to go ahead and set this with the Maybelline Loose Finishing Powder. So I haven't used this in a while, but I'm going to try a little bit of this banana. A whole bunch of this banana powder and put that on top, just to kind of lighten it up a little bit. So I'm going to use my pressed powder and this big old brush from MAC to dust and set the rest of my face. I'm just going to press my face with the same powder just to kind of help everything set. For contour, I'm going to use the BH Cosmetic Contour Palette, and I'm going to take this I'm going to take this contour shade here to start contouring, and then I'm going to bronze up later. Then I'm going to take some bronzing powder and kind of go over that contoured area, just to kind of define it a little bit more. Yes, girl, looking good. I'm going to use the e.l.f. blush palette guy here. I'm gonna take this dark blush here, the one I always use up this palette. I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face with this LA Girl setting spray. I'm gonna be careful because I don't want to mess up the gray line we have going on our eyes. While that dries, I'm gonna do some bottom mascara. I feel like for highlight on my face, I'm gonna take Sephora Star Dust to highlight our high points of our cheeks here, and then our nose, you know, the regular areas. For the highlight in our inner corner of our eyes, I'm taking the Bella Pierre Glowing Palette, and I'm going to take the color Beam because it's the closest color I have that's like almost like a silvery like color without being too ashy white. And I'm going to take that in the inner corner of my eye. Kind of gives us that kind of look of the silver, but it's actually not, and it's funny because it's more of a yellow tone, but it looks really silver. So I'm going to take a little bit of that too and just dust it on my cheeks and nose to kind of balance out the gold with the silver type thing. Next, I'm going to spray my face with some Kat Von D Lock-It spray. So for my lips, sorry, I'm going to do another nude color. Doing this brown lip liner from NYX. Honestly, I think it's so little. The color is not on here. It's just a dark brown. And to fill my lips, I'm going to take LARA Michelle, and this is the color Unplugged, and I'm going to fill in my lips with this color. Okay guys, so this is the final look, the double liner wing kind of thing going on. And I hope you guys enjoyed this look. And please do subscribe before you leave. Click that subscribe button. Just click it. It's here. It's one of those places. Just click it. It's red. And if you're already subscribed, it should be gray. And then you should click that bell too so you can be notified when I post a new video. And I can't wait to chat with you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Bye. Zoe, no. Hush. Dang, why you gotta add on? Dang.
Cause I want to see you too.
No, but it's not your video. Okay.
I'll see it with you.
No, I don't need you to say it with me.
Just in case.
Nope.
Just in case.
Nope. Alright, I can make this over.